Thank you.
All right, speaking of the union, next agenda item is that we did receive a request from Pete Gingras to have a job fair. Well, we discussed this at length last year, and at that time, and the year before, and at that time, at both times, on both occasions, felt that the system we have in place now is working to the benefit of our students in the best possible way, and that there is no incentive on our part to participate or help or mutually agree to have a job fair. Is everybody still in the same
Unless
opinion?
feedback is
My
has changed
recommendation
substantially.
is that we, it flies in the face of matching teachers with kids.
The student needs.
Mhm.
I mean, I would like to know if there have been lots of difficulties with the current system
Mhm.
not having one. So unless there are identified difficulties that not having it has been causing, I agree that we should continue.
I think,
What has worked for the last-
I'll be bold, and even if there were difficulties,
Oh,
are there
yeah.
difficulties on your end? If there are no difficulties on the end of the superintendent or principals, I'm all set
Yeah.
for saying no.
Or students.
Right.
Well,
Or just,
obviously, but I'm
yeah,
just saying
administrative
in the spirit of
difficulties.
what we're
Right.
discussing.
And if there are difficulties, I think there might be ways to work them out short of having a job fair anyway. But I'm just interested in knowing, does it seem as though what we're doing now is working before we decide to continue?
This year, everyone ended up where they wanted to be. And we agreed that that was the best place for them to be.
Good.
And I thought it was a very amicable process. It gave us a nice chance to chat with people and know why they wanted to change or be in a different place and what they thought they could bring to the job.
That's the goal.
Yeah.
So I move that the school committee communicate a non-mutual agreement.
They would say no to the
How about we
job fair.
deny their request?
Deny the request.
Thank you.
Deny the request for a job fair.
Second.
This year.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay. First reading of the BCI checks for volunteer policy. Again, I'm assuming everybody read these ahead of time.
Yeah, except there's an updated one in the blue folder, and I'd like to,
Okay.
I drafted it, but I decided there's something I hate, so I want to change it.
Okay.
I'll explain the update. It was explained to me today because I have been looking very hard when I sent it to you with the blank for the relevant statute that I was going to cite. And I had been completely unable to find the relevant statute, and Marcia confirmed that she hadn't found one either and called to find out why we couldn't find it, and found out there isn't one. So we are not
There isn't one for
volunteers.
There's
it's
only for employees.
Right.
Surprisingly.
Right. But anyway, so that is the reason for the change that's highlighted in red down under the policy section. And the part I was hoping to change is in the philosophy section at the top. I'd like to end that first sentence at students, have it students period, and then start the following sentence with they enrich the school community. Just that first sentence is a horrible sentence.
Good.
Should we read it? Or?
And with students, it's a minor change.
Yeah.
People read this ahead of time.
I can tell you that we talked with the police chief about this, and that he strongly endorsed that we go ahead with this. And since then, we've been talking to him about the, process, and should we get a form, and he has offered for our volunteers to do national criminal record checks, sans fingerprinting, for free.
Oh, great.
Oh, yeah.
Which, that was kind of something we were debating, would we discourage people from coming in?
Have a chilling effect on volunteers. It's arduous, yeah.
But I think we need to word it such that if ever that goes away,
Right.
and there is a fee, then how do we handle that?
The other thing for discussion, the policy committee discussed how long it should be valid for. And there are other models from other districts. Some districts have it only valid for every year. Some districts it's 3 years, occasionally 5. So there's a blank under how long it should be valid for. And I thought that was open for discussion.
I think in a community this size, 3 years,
If you had a clean record, if
It-
it got tarnished,
everybody's
it
gonna
would
know.
be in the paper.
Everybody's gonna know.
Unless you move,
Right.
unless you moved here.
But then you
came
would
to
do it
life.
new.
I understand, but I mean, you know, you leave, you come back, something like that. 3
Right.
years is not onerous, and especially if it's gonna be free.
True. So
I
3
mean, because one of our big concerns about that was the cost and so forth.
Right.
So the next sentence could read, the fee, comma, if any, comma, for performing this background check is responsibility.
That's good.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
That's good.
Yeah,
And
that's great.
see the fee.
Are you sure that there is no statute? Because I was led to believe that it was brandy new. I mean, you know, within this past
I
year,
don't know, I had Dan's office receipt.
and they couldn't find it.
I looked all through
I
every
had to
section
call him
I could
about
find
the
online.
other policy, so I said, while you're at it, can you just give me the statute? You know, I can quote them. She said they're.
There-
I mean, I don't know how often they update the online databases of Rhode Island general laws, maybe not often enough, but
Right, but you would think,
At least once a year.
I would think the lawyer would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you would think if anyone, and soccer coaches even now are
Yeah,
required to go through
and we
these.
get all these legislative updates,
Yeah,
you know, and lists of anything new that I haven't heard any even discussion about.
yeah, but I thought it was a
That doesn't
law,
mean that
I really did.
We slipped it
Yeah, I
inside
thought,
already.
I thought so too. But,
I would be surprised, our association would say, you know, this is new and you need, you know, there's legislation that says you need to do it.
Right.
right.
Right,
We're gonna do it anyway.
Do we have a motion to approve the,
This is only first.
First read.
oh,
First, we haven't read it at all, that's why I asked.
yeah.
Barbara,
We don't, we
just discuss it.
yeah,
Well, we make the
dispense with
changes
the
and
reading.
come back. to-
Unless anybody out here wants us to read it, but no. No.
All right, it's pretty short, I got it on 1 page.
That's true. Nicely
Yeah.
done.
Lucky to be proud.
Now, BJ researched this, and we're never required to actually read them, so
Yeah,
as long as we
it's true.
move to not
You
read
don't have to
it.
read them aloud at the meeting.
Right.
I'm required to read it.
Yeah, we vote out.
Mhm.
All right, so next,
Interesting, if you didn't get this, the old one.
yeah,
If you
We
read
did
it,
get
you'll
it.
see why we felt it was
Okay,
better.
Yeah,
Especially the 1, 2, 3, 4th
Oh,
paragraph.
1963, wow. That's
Yes, and they were told that they had to exercise their authority and discipline those kids.
right. Whatever authority necessary.
Mhm.